Hello everyone, so today I'll be teaching you how to download NatroMacro and use RDP. So first, if you didn't know what NatroMacro is, it's basically a macro. And if you don't know what a macro is, it's basically a program that automates your key input. So it basically just presses keys for you, so it's not an exploit. On it is also completely fine with it, and most players do it. Alright, so first we're going to see how to download it. So the first thing you want to search up is NatroMacro GitHub. You want to search it up and go here. Just click on this first link, NatroTeams/NatroMacro. So now that you're in this page, you want to go down here, click Release, which is going to show the latest version. Click it, go down here, and download NatroMacro.zip. After you download it, you want to go to your File Explorer, go to your Downloads, and as you can see, here it is. You want to right-click it and click Extract All. So after it extracts, you should have the file here, which instead of a zip file, it's now just a normal file. So open it once again, and you want to click this. Just a tiny heads up, you might get a message that says Windows has protected your PC. Just ignore that and click run anyway. It's not actually a virus, it's just that Windows doesn't recognize the publisher. As you can see, NatroMacro opened. Now after, you want to set up your settings. So I'm just going to show you the settings I use for Pine Tree Field. So to not waste y'all's time, I'm just going to show my settings real quick. So these are my settings for gather, but as you can see here, I'm using a pattern shape that is not normally by default on the NatroMacro. So I'm going to show you how to download it. So go to the link in the description, and I'm going to put a link to this. It's basically just going to show pattern files. You want to click PineShift Redux, then just download all three of them. To download them is really easy. Just hold Ctrl, select both of them, right click, and just click download. As you can see, you should have it over here in your downloads. So just open it and have the files here. So now that you have the stuff here, you want to open another file explorer, go to your downloads, open up NatroMacro again, then you want to go into patterns. You then want to minimize this, and you want to drag PineShift Redux into the folder. I already had it in there, so it told me to replace it. But for you, it should just go in perfectly fine. So now, back to my settings. So these are the settings for gather, pause if needed. These are the settings for collect/kill, pause if needed. Here are the settings for boost. Now, for your hardbar slots, I put 2 to gathering for 10 minutes. And for 2, I put blue extracts. Now, if you have heat treated, you can replace it for red clay. Or if you have hydroponic, you can replace it for blue clay. Now, for settings, this is up to personal preference. For your Hive, just click whichever Hive slot is yours. For just put 35 Bs. And make sure to put it to 1 second after convert. Make sure to always put your movement speed without haste. Put movement correction on. Move method canon. Sprinkler type, whichever one you have. Convert balloon to gather. You can macro on any food you want, but since I'm a blue hive, macroing on pine tree is my best option. So now that we've downloaded NatroMacro, we're going to see how to download RDP. So first off, what is RDP? RDP stands for Remote Desktop Services, which lets you macro on 2 or more accounts simultaneously on the same device. And this has a few benefits. Obviously, that you can macro on 2 accounts, so if you're trying to achieve a tadpole or a fuzzy alt, this is going to be much easier to do. And secondly, you can also macro while you're not actually on the Roblox window, so you can be doing something else like watching YouTube or just playing another game. Now let's actually get how to download it. So first you want to go to your search bar, search up other users, and click it. You then want to make add account, then click I don't have this person's sign-in information, then click add user without a Microsoft account. Just add in a username that you're going to remember. So for example, I'm just going to do YouTube tutorial, like that. Then just make a password. Whichever password is fine. Just make sure you remember it, of course. Then just answer these security questions. you want to search up RDP GitHub download. You want to go to this one, releases stascorp/RDP wrap. Then just download the latest zip file. So this one, rdpwrap.zip. You then want to go to your file explorer, downloads, and extract the file. After you've extracted the file, open it up and click the install button. This step is pretty self-explanatory, just follow what it says here. After this, you want to go to your search bar and search up RDP CONF. Now, this is green for me, but it should be red for you, and it's completely normal, so don't worry. So to make this green, you want to go to search, file explorer, go down to the local disk, program files, and look for RDP wrap. As you can see, here it is. And you want to look for the program RDP wrap. Now what you want to do is to go to the link in the description, another one, and download this. It's just a text file. After downloading this file, you want to go to search, you want to go to services, open it, and you want to go down to remote desktop services. As you can see, here it is, remote desktop services. And you want to right click it, and click stop. You're going to know if you did it right after you see start the service. Close that. You want to open another file explorer. Go to your downloads, minimize this. Open the past window you had, this one, minimize it. You want to delete RDP wrap, and you want to put this file you downloaded inside of the folder. After you have successfully replaced the file, go to your search bar and search up RDP CONF. After doing that, this should now be green. The last step is to go to search, control panel, system security, system, or allow remote access, select users, add, advanced, find now, and you want to click all application, then just click OK on all of the tabs. You want to go to your search bar and you want to search up services. Then you want to turn on the thing that you turned off previously. So go to remote desktop services, here it is, and start the service. If you don't start the service, it's not going to work, so make sure you do. After you have done that, go to our remote desktop connection, open it, and also open RDP check. You then want to copy the port to here. As you can see, I already have it completed. After you have done that, there's one last thing you want to do. You want to go to other users once again, click on the account you created, click change account type, and set it to administrator, or else this will not work. After you have done that, you can close RDP check, and then you want to put your username here. So for example, mine was YouTube tutorial. Then just copy the stuff I put. And that's it. Now come back to remote desktop connection. After I put the username and the port, just click connect. And as you can see, it opens this tab. You then just want to put your password. As you can see, this has opened basically another Windows account. So you're going to have to re-download all the stuff you had. So like for example, NatroMacro and a Roblox. So after you have Roblox open on the RDP and your macro, you want to put the Roblox window on full screen and you want to minimize this little thing. After you have done that, just click on this tab and just click F1. Then you can just click out and your macro is going to be running. As you can see, the macro is going to be running without me actually having to be on the window. So I can just click off. I can just be on the Roblox website and it's going to be running in the background. That's basically the whole tutorial. I really hope this helps some people. And if you want other Beastform guides, just check in my channel. Another thing, thank you guys so much for the recent support on my last 3 videos. They've each got 1,000 views. I know 1,000 views is not that much, but for me it really is, so thank y'all for making my day. Anyways, that's basically it. See ya.